about?
Okay, basically the Hood Hard Conference, it was basically for, unsigned independent artists, to basically
Network.
Network and get a forum of how to get their, product put out there, promote themselves.
To go from a concept to reality.
Yeah, basically, the starts, the finish, who to go with, who not to go with, who to see first, who not to see at all. Depending on what your genre is.
What your genre is, what target base you're looking at. And predominantly a lot of the people that were there were Southern artists. So, not to say that the Hood Hard Day Conference is primarily for Southern artists, but that's the region we're in, so I guess that's, the people that were accessible. And considering that a lot of people
the people that
were in
wanted to
Cancun.
get it, though, came from,
they came
Massachusetts.
It was one from Cow Country.
Arkansas. Yeah.
Arkansas is in the...
Are you affiliated with...
No, Missouri. It was one that was from Missouri.
Yeah.
I don't even know where Missouri is. What is Missouri?
Y'all got people for real? Let me take a picture with you.
Oh, yeah, and they had a good performance. I must say, they had a good performance. Their first song was a hit and miss, but their performance, their energy level was ridiculous. I got to big them up for the performance aspect when they had the concert. But getting back to the topic at hand, basically, we're going to talk about the entertainment laws.
Yeah.
And one of the first, what we came in on, one of the panels that they had was business law and entertainment law and how to manage your business so that you can be fruitful in this market. Because there's a lot of people, they jump on songs and they do collaborations with their homeboys and known artists in their region, and they don't see a single cent. Because other artists come in and they demand what they want, and you're like, yeah, man, you could get that, and it's a verbal agreement, and the next thing you know,
this cat got lawyers, and you just have to get on the song,
and then next thing you know, the song blows up, and you're still in your black tee while he's riding around in Red Monkey, and got a chain hanging down to his dick, and
chain hang low. Iced out. He's pushing little baby Bentley 300. He ain't got money.
Yeah, and
baby Bentley
you're still in your mother's Honda talking about Mama.
I'm on that song. Can I get paid? Nigga, I'll throw you some. I'll throw you.
He give you enough money to buy a bottle of Cristal in the club and make you feel like you're balling.
Exactly. Basically, you gotta know the laws. You know what I'm saying? Who to go through. If it's business, it's business.
And also, you got to know when to go to a lawyer, because a lot of people aren't at the level where they can afford a lawyer.
True.
So, the basic thing is
contract yourself.
There are so many books out there. Just search the internet and find out laws, or go to this place called the library. Oh my God, they have books there.
What?
Yeah.
That shit ain't extinct either.
They even have libraries that are dedicated to law.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, but basically what it is number one, if you're a manager, well, first of all, bottom line, let's start from the beginning. Anybody that's starting a record label, starting a management company, a promotions company, or a PR company, number one, if you're going to be a PR, you have to have actual contacts. Not somebody to know somebody.
Yeah.
A PR, a publicist, basically their main thing is to connect people, put people together.
Yeah.
And you can't do that if you don't have a personal relationship with a lot of people inside the industry. And so you can't go charging somebody to do something and put them on if you yourself still trying to get put on.
Example, you got your song out and you get whoever, MC, such and such to do the hook, and you ain't never met this cat, but he got the hot hooks in the hood.
Yeah.
And
you're getting it and you're paying out your nose for it. Or you say you're going to get rotation because your boy works at such and such station. Guess what? you need to talk to bosses. And publicists are people that know bosses.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing. So if you're going to hire a publicist, y'all, Google them. That was the topic of the night. Google them.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Just happened that, we can be Googled.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I Google myself often.
Then the other thing is, if you're going to be a manager, manage your people correctly. When you go and book them at these clubs, find out if the clubs are registered with BMI or ASCAP or whomever the publishing company is that handles royalties and performing royalties and rights. Because if you're doing mostly small shows and clubs, at least you can get paid off of that for performing rights. You're not going to get paid a whole grip, but you are going to have money coming back to you. I know a lot of people just want to do a show and want to get booked here and there, but it's good to do your research. If you find out that the club isn't licensed, then you may want to contact your local offices that deal with that. And they'll be able to go out to the clubs and find out, because most clubs do hold performances, and they should be paying people for even if they're not the promoter themselves. The other thing is knowing what you own, owning your publishing. If you're an artist and you're not signed to a major label, own your publishing. Unless you submit your information to D.I RadioCast and give us permission to play your song without any monetary compensation.
Basically. So
that you can get global airplay. But in other instances, you might get a bly, get on a mixtape, or get on the radio. Your song may blow up, and you own nothing. And then everybody else who is smart enough to go mail it to themselves or pay the $15 to copyright it.
$15, people. Come on.
Yeah, they own it. The other thing is promotions. Okay. Everybody knows about the 5,000 flyers for $125. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. You get 5,000 flyers. But who are you giving it out to? What's your demographic? Where are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna push it in your block?
Okay, I just wanted to get on in the conference how they were saying go to the strip club. Why does that have to be the focus of, a lot of cats got their star Jeezy, whoever, that work for him. But if you're an artist, like a type of artist like Common, Twilight, you can't start out
everything. The thing is knowing your demographic. That's the main thing. Understanding who your product targets.
It's just it's stupid to me that I don't understand how. Okay, I'm gonna be like Twali Kweli, and I'm gonna go the Jazzy Tees. I'm gonna go to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't really see. What was the song that he remade with Jake, Just to Get By? I just don't see that happening inside, Magic City.
Yeah, and they're gonna look at him like,
But there are people that have the strip circuit, as they say.
Yeah.
And they say that
strip tour.
There are other avenues to go. If you are a young artist, you can try targeting the colleges and the high schools, doing a college and high school tour. Yeah. You can do the you can do the underground circuit.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and make your own thing where you can go to like local malls or local mom and pop stores and actually do in-store performances. I mean, it seems crazy, but don't go ahead and try to be a little innovative. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of people don't want to pay that little money to get something back. That's another problem. If you want something in return, you're going to have to pay whatever
pay it forward.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. And your number one thing is when you're promoting yourself, don't push your product on people. Make people interested in wanting to Make people interested in wanting to get it. I still can't understand to this day why every